At the beginning of the drama, we see a boy who is drowning in the water. A mermaid comes to him and kisses him. As soon as the mermaid kisses him, the boy's eyes open, and here we are introduced to Jiang. As soon as Jiang wakes up, all his workers start preparing for him. They begin to arrange all his things. They even have coffee ready for him. Mr. Jiang is standing upstairs drinking coffee while everyone below is worried. Mr. Jiang is a famous celebrity and has been winning the Best Actor award for the past 10 years. But this time, there is a 30% chance that Yi Ran might win this award. Jiang doesn't feel good after seeing this news. Then, he gets ready and comes downstairs, where everyone is waiting for him. After arriving, he starts apologizing to everyone. Mr. Jiang says, having a handsome face is very important. A person with a handsome face doesn't have to work as hard and gets everything easily. It's true that Mr. Jiang is very handsome, but along with being handsome, he is also very arrogant. Because of this, the people who work with him are a bit troubled by him. When Mr. Jiang doesn't like someone, he fires them. On the other hand, we see Sun, who is a dubbing artist, and her dream is to become an actress. She also wants to work in a drama with her famous idol, Yi Ran. But she knows that this dream of hers will not come true because she has a problem. She can dub her voice when she is alone, but she can't speak in front of everyone. She gets nervous seeing so many people, and her health starts to deteriorate. Then comes the day of the awards, where all the big celebrities are arriving. Mr. Jiang's manager tells him, "We are already an hour late, so we should go now." Hearing this, Mr. Jiang laughs and posts on social media, "I'm very late due to traffic, so my friends should wait for me." Even though that's not the case, he's doing all of this intentionally. While traveling, he finds a place very beautiful, so he stops his car there and gets out to look at the place. As he moves forward, his eyes fall on Sun, who is using her mobile. When Mr. Jiang sees her, he can't take his eyes off her. She smiles at Mr. Jiang, and Mr. Jiang also starts to smile. Then, when she stands up, Mr. Jiang's heartbeat becomes fast. Seeing Sun's beautiful smile, Mr. Jiang can't control himself and goes to her. After getting closer, Mr. Jiang finds out that Sun is supporting Yi Ran and wants Yi Ran to win the Best Actor award this time. Hearing this, Mr. Jiang doesn't feel good at all. Just then, Sun's mobile battery dies. Seeing this, she gets worried and quickly starts taking things out of her bag. While taking things out, a toy of hers falls and lands near Mr. Jiang. When Mr. Jiang sees the toy, he intentionally kicks it down with his foot and walks away. When Sun sees it, she quickly comes and tries to pick it up, saying, "My chicken, how did you fall? Now how will I feed you? If I don't feed you, you will die." After this, Mr. Jiang comes to the award function and sits with a female actress. This actress's name is Miss Su. She is talking about her relationship and assuring him, "I have no relationship with Yi Ran." Meanwhile, Yi Ran is dancing on stage, which everyone is enjoying a lot. In the past, Mr. Jiang and Miss Su were dating, but when Mr. Jiang found out that this girl is very selfish and whatever she does it only for her own benefit. Even dating him was for her own benefit. After finding all this out, he broke up with her. But she is still trying to trap Mr. Jiang in her words for her own benefit and says, "Come on, let's remain a couple in the media, and behind the scenes we can do whatever we want." Saying this, she holds Mr. Jiang's hand. Then it's time to announce the award, and like every time, this time too, Mr. Jiang is given the Best Actor award. He goes on stage to receive the award. Over there, Sun also takes out her chicken. Then, Sun is sitting at home. Her best friend Maggie comes to her. Maggie says, "I am so happy. Mr. Jiang has won the Best Actor award again this time." Here, Maggie talks about her dream of marrying a rich man. Sun explains to her, "It is not necessary for us to marry a rich man. We can also marry a normal person like Yi Ran, who is a very good idol." But Maggie doesn't like Yi Ran, so she says, "Whenever you start talking about Yi Ran, you sound just like a fangirl. And in my opinion, Jiang is the most handsome. No one can stand in comparison to Mr. Jiang." Hearing this, Sun gets irritated, and the two of them start arguing. Then, in the course of their conversation, Sun tells Maggie, "Finally, this year I got tickets to Yi Ran's concert, and I am going to Japan to see his concert." Sun is very happy while telling this, but Maggie is not happy at all. She says, "You do so many part-time jobs to save money, and now you have spent all your money on a concert." The next morning, Mr. Jiang is going to Japan for a shoot, but before leaving, he fires his assistant. His manager is also very troubled by him. On the way, the manager says, "You go. I have some work here. I will finish that work and come there." Hearing this, Mr. Jiang gets angry, so he fires him from the job too and goes to Japan all by himself. When he finally reaches Japan, no one has come to receive him. He calls his manager and says, "What kind of arrangement is this? No one has come to pick me up." The manager says, "Why are you asking me this? You have already fired me from the job." Mr. Jiang says, "I know that. Do one thing, give me the agency's number. I don't have anyone else's number." But the manager refuses to give the number and hangs up the call. Now Mr. Jiang is getting very worried, and just then, he meets Sun. He is shocked to see her and starts to act stylish. He even offers to give Sun an autograph himself, but Sun gives him no importance at all. Seeing this, he is shocked and starts laughing loudly. Just then, a Japanese auntie comes running there. She has a misunderstanding. She accuses Sun. She has stolen my money. Seeing this, Mr. Jiang traps her in his words. The auntie starts talking with Mr. Jiang. Seeing this, Mr. Jiang tells Sun, leave from there. When Sun starts to leave, the auntie thinks that Mr. Jiang is in on it with her, so she starts hitting Mr. Jiang. Mr. Jiang tries to explain to her, but she doesn't listen to a single word and hits him. In the next scene, Mr. Jiang is at the police station. The police officers interrogate him, and Mr. Jiang tells them everything. Just then, Sun also arrives there and tells them everything about Mr. Jiang. After hearing them, the police officer lets both of them go. Then, both of them come out of the police station, but Mr. Jiang doesn't know where he will stay, and he also has to go to the shoot on time tomorrow. Thinking about all this, he starts to follow Sun. But here, Mr. Jiang is very surprised and says to Sun, I can't believe you didn't recognize me, or are you pretending not to recognize me? Because you are a very big fan of mine. Hearing this, Sun says, are you some celebrity that you're talking like this? Sun says, the celebrity is Yiran, and she starts praising Yiran. Mr. Jiang doesn't feel good hearing this. He says, does this mean you like Yiran and not me? After saying this, he starts talking about himself. Mr. Jiang says, do you know what a big superstar I am? I got the Best Actor award this year too, and Yiran learned acting just by watching me. Here, the two of them start arguing. Mr. Jiang starts making fun of her, and while making fun, when he gets close to Sun, Sun hits her head on his. Because of this, Mr. Jiang starts to feel a lot of pain and he shouts, what kind of girl are you? You hit me so hard. Sun says, you were also crossing your limit, so I had to do this to protect myself. Saying this, she starts to leave. So Mr. Jiang also starts to follow her. After this, they both reach a place. Mr. Jiang looks at the place and says in surprise, is this a place for humans to live? Sun says, my prince, let me tell you one thing. This place is not for people like you to live in. It's very small. I am still surprised. Why did you follow me after all? You should go to your palace and rest on a diamond bed there. Saying this, Sun goes inside. Mr. Jiang feels very bad about what she said. He stands outside and messages his manager, send the hotel address. When the manager doesn't send the address, Mr. Jiang also comes inside. After coming inside, he tries to open his luggage, but he can't. He thinks, what password did the manager set? I can't remember anything. When the luggage doesn't open, Mr. Jiang gets angry at himself and says, why did I fire the manager? Now, how will I manage everything by myself on this whole trip? Then he tries again, and the luggage lock opens. Seeing this, he becomes happy. Then, as soon as he puts his hand on his head starts to hurt. Because of this, he starts to say bad things about Sun. He says, this girl is so bad. There's nothing girl-like about her. Just then, Mr. Jiang hears Sun's voice from outside. She says, dear prince, if you are saying bad things about someone, you should keep your voice a little lower. Hearing this, Mr. Jiang goes to the door and starts listening with his ear pressed against it. Just then, the door opens, and seeing this, he falls down. Sun comes inside and he says to her, why didn't you knock on the door before coming in? Sun starts apologizing to him and at the same time gives him an egg, saying, this will make all your swelling go away. Mr. Jiang, a little surprised, says, what will happen with an egg? Sun, surprised, says, now don't say that you don't know anything about this egg. How did you grow up like this? Mr. Jiang says, only money. Saying this, he sits down. So Sun sits next to him and starts applying the egg to his forehead. Mr. Jiang feels pain. So Sun says, slowly, it will take your pain away. After this, Sun starts to massage him. Then Mr. Jiang looks at her and thinks, if she becomes my assistant, it will be very easy to handle her. Thinking this, he takes the egg in his hand and says, I have a very good job for you. As soon as Sun hears this, she refuses. To this, Mr. Jiang says, I haven't even told you about the job yet, and you refused without even listening. I have never seen a girl like you who says no to everything. Sun says, I have come here to see Yiran's concert. I got his ticket with great difficulty. Hearing this, Mr. Jiang starts laughing and says, I have never seen such a crazy girl who has come so far just to see a concert. After this, Sun starts praising Yiran. Hearing this, Mr. Jiang gets angry, and in his anger, he hits the egg on his own head and falls down. Sun is still busy with her praises, and Mr. Jiang felt a sharp pain in his chest. Then, at night, Mr. Jiang is sleeping. Suddenly, his eyes open, and he is shocked to see Sun sleeping next to him. He immediately sits up, but Sun is not there. It was just his dream. The same thing happens with Sun on the other side. She also sees Mr. Jiang next to her. When she sits up, Mr. Jiang is not there. The next morning, Mr. Jiang comes outside and sees Sun talking to someone. He is surprised to see this and says, Sun talks nicely with others, but when she talks to me, I don't know what happens to her. Just then, Sun comes to him and says, I have rented a car. Now wherever you want to go, I will drop you. Hearing this, Mr. Jiang starts laughing and says, I can guess what kind of car you have rented. Saying this, he turns around and is surprised to see a white car there and says to himself, she rented this car? Sun says, now, wherever you want to go, tell me. I will drop you. In the next scene, both are riding on an electric scooter. Mr. Jong says, that's what I was thinking. How can you rent such a big car? Actually, you rented this scooter. Sun says, if you are feeling ashamed, then get off and rent some other vehicle. This was within my budget, so I took this one. After this, Sun brings Mr. Jang to the shooting location. Here too, Mr. Jang is getting angry at her. Sun says, if Yiran were also here, it would be so much fun. Mr. Jang starts laughing and says, it seems you like me a lot, that's why you keep talking to me by mentioning Yiran's name again and again. Sun says, I have no interest in you. Then she takes out Yiran's concert ticket and shows it to him. Mr. Jang takes the ticket and tears it, which makes Sun very angry, and in her anger, she yells at Mr. Jung, why did you do all this? Do you know all my savings were spent on this ticket? Now I don't know when I will be able to buy the next ticket. Mr. Jung asks her to make a deal. He says, if you become my assistant, I will give you a good hotel, food, drinks, and a VIP ticket to Yiran's concert. And besides this, I will arrange for you to meet Yiran for a full 2 hours. Sun becomes happy hearing this and immediately accepts the deal. After this, they both go inside. Then Sun is standing in a place when a girl comes up to her and says, Miss Sue has called Mr. Jang to the makeup room. Could you deliver the message? Sun takes the message to Mr. Jang, but Mr. Jang refuses. Sun still tries to convince him. When Mr. Jang refuses again, Sun asks, did you two have a fight? Mr. Jang says, okay, fine. I'll add one more condition to the agreement. You will not ask me any personal questions. Sun then goes to the girl and says, Mr. Jang has refused. The girl says, if he refuses, I will lose my job. She starts crying and requests Sun a lot. Sun goes to Mr. Jang again, but gets no response from him. After this, Sun goes to the girl and says, Mr. Jang is coming in a little while. When Mr. Jang hears this, he starts to get angry. He says, why did you say on your own that I am coming? Sun replies, if you had to refuse, you should have refused yourself. I was just asking you. Mr. Jung says, Miss Sue is crazy and she can go to any extent to achieve her goal. Sun tries to make him understand, saying, if there has been a fight, we can solve it together. Then, in anger, Mr. Jang grabs Sun's hand and takes her with him for the shoot. He tells the director, she will shoot today's scene. You can edit it later. Hearing this, everyone is shocked and says, how will this girl shoot today's scene? Today is a kissing scene. Sun is also shocked to hear this. Then Mr. Jong pulls her close and kisses her, and when he pulls back, it is revealed that it was a fake kiss scene. He had placed his finger on Sun's lips. After this, Sun starts looking at him, so Mr. Jong says, why are you looking at me like that? Did you think I would actually kiss you? Sun then leaves from there. On the other hand, Miss Sue's assistant comes and tells her everything. Hearing this, Miss Sue gets very angry and immediately goes to the set and says, I will shoot my scene myself. To this, the director says, you were very late in coming, and Mr. Jong was in a hurry, so he shot the scene with someone else. Mr. Jong is also standing there listening to everything. He says to Miss Sue, you can shoot all the scenes after this yourself. Then Sun comes outside, looks at her ticket, and says to Jong, you will have to pay for this. After this, Miss Sue starts getting close to Jong in the makeup room. So Jong says to her, I have told you before and I am telling you again, we will only talk to each other about work. Other than that, I don't want to talk to you about anything. Hearing this, Miss Sue starts to emotionally blackmail him. She says, ever since you broke up with me, I can't sleep at night. Miss Sue says more things like this. To this, Mr. Jang says, this is my last drama with you. After this, I will not do any drama with you. Hearing this, Miss Sue says very mean things to him. Mr. Jang doesn't take this badly. He comes to Miss Sue and says, until now, you were number one because of me. After me, you try to remain number one. Saying this, he leaves. Outside, Sun is trying to listen to their conversation by putting her ear to the door. When she realizes Mr. Jong is coming out, she quickly moves away from the door and stands there. Mr. Jong comes out and asks her, what are you doing here? You had quit the job and left, right? Sun says, I thought I would fulfill the promise I made, and in return, you also fulfill your promise and introduce me to Yiran. Here, Mr. Jang gets the wrong idea. He says to her, you are using me to enter the entertainment industry. Sun says, if you think so, then let me tell you two bitter truths. First, I have no interest in you, nor are you as good as one of Yiran's fingers. And second, it was you who tore my ticket. If you return my ticket, I will leave from here. Mr. Jong says, all right, I'll also tell two truths. First, if you don't take the job of my assistant, you will never get the ticket. And second, if you do the job, you won't even need the ticket. After this, Mr. Jong says, soon you're going to fall in love with me, and then you will cry in front of me, begging me to marry you. Sun says, what kind of things are you saying? I also promise you that I will never fall in love with you. Mr. Jang smiles and says, let's see. And saying this, he starts to leave from there. Sun watches him go and she also goes after him. Then, Yiran also arrives in Japan. Seeing him, all his fans are very happy. Yiran receives a message from Miss Su. Have you arrived in Japan? I am missing you a lot. Can we meet? On the other side, after finishing the shoot, Mr. Jiang comes to Sun, who is drinking water. He extends his hand, and Sun places her water bottle in his hand. Seeing this, Mr. Jiang says, who would want to drink your water? Then, as Sun starts looking for something in her bag, Mr. Jiang starts stroking her hair and says, you are very beautiful. Saying this, he starts to come closer to Sun and looks into her eyes. To this, Sun says, my mom used to say that too. Hearing this, Mr. Jiang turns back and says in his heart, no problem, I will try again. Then after thinking for a bit, he turns back and sits down to tie Sun's shoelaces. Sun gets scared seeing this and kicks her legs at his face, causing Mr. Jiang to fall far away. Sun quickly starts apologizing to him and says, I didn't do it on purpose, but why did you suddenly sit down? Mr. Jiang says, if a boy is tying a girl's shoelaces, she shouldn't move so much. Sun says, but my shoes don't have any laces. Hearing this, Mr. Jiang stands up and says to Sun, let's go eat. Sun says, I have already eaten. The food here was very delicious. Mr. Jiang says, whenever I do a film, I don't eat such oily food. Sun feels bad hearing this. So she takes Mr. Jiang to a stall and says, their food doesn't have oil, so you can eat their food comfortably. Mr. Jiang refuses. So Sun says, it's your choice. If you don't want to eat, then don't. I'll eat. Saying this, she sits down to eat. Seeing this, Mr. Jiang starts to leave from there, and after going a little further, he says, if you want to stop me, you can. Saying this, he turns back and sees that Sun doesn't care about him at all. She is enjoying her food. Seeing this, he feels even worse and walks away. After going a little further, he starts to put on his coat. Just then, Sun's digital chicken falls out of it. Mr. Jiang picks it up and, on the pretext of returning it, goes to Sun. He gives Sun her chicken, and Sun grabs him and makes him sit there saying, try one bowl on my insistence. When Mr. Jiang starts eating, he likes it a lot. He finishes the whole bowl in 2 seconds. Sun is surprised to see this. After eating, Sun is looking at Mr. Jiang, so Mr. Jiang asks, why are you looking at me like that? Sun says, the promise you made to me, you will fulfill it, right? Mr. Jiang says, if you don't believe me, then fine, I'll have you talk to him on the phone right now. Saying this, he takes out his mobile and starts calling Yiran. After just 2 rings, he cuts the call. Sun is surprised and says, why did you cut the call? Mr. Jiang says, why should I call him? He will call me himself. Anyway, I don't call anyone. Whoever wants to talk to me calls themselves. Then he tells Sun, count to 3, and says, watch, the call will come as soon as you count to 3. Sun then counts, and as she says 3, the call comes. Sun is very happy to see this. Mr. Jiang picks up the call and says to Yiran, I need something from you. I have a friend who wants to see your concert. Can you reserve a VIP table for her? Yiran says, all right, your work will be done. As soon as he hears this, Mr. Jiang cuts the call. Sun is very happy to hear this and says, you really are a prince. Next day, Mr. Jiang has to do a water scene. He is very scared for it because he is afraid of water. Sun says to Mr. Jiang, if you can't do this scene, then don't. To this, Mr. Jiang says, if my fans find out that I am afraid of water, what will they think about me? That's why I will do this scene. Then he does the water scene very well, but the director intentionally makes him do this scene again and again. Because of this, Mr. Jiang's health starts to deteriorate, but he is still doing the scene. But due to being in the water for too long, he faints. Seeing this, Sun goes into the water and brings him out. Then she goes to the director and starts arguing with him, saying, you people are doing all this intentionally. The director in turn starts scolding her. Just then, a lot of people arrive there. Seeing them, Sun gets scared and is unable to say anything. Then, Mr. Jiang arrives there. Seeing Jiang, Sun's condition gets a little better. Mr. Jiang is about to punch the director but doesn't. He tells the director to leave. Hearing this, the director is shocked. Then Mr. Jiang takes Sun and leaves from there. After this, they both go for a long drive and enjoy it a lot. Then they both go to see a dolphin show. Sun is very happy seeing the dolphin show, so Mr. Jiang doesn't understand why she is so happy. When Sun looks at Mr. Jiang also becomes happy. Then, Mr. Jiang takes Sun to a special place. Sun is surprised and asks, what place is this? Have you been here before? Mr. Jiang tells her that he has come here many times with his mom. He had heard that if someone sees 3 rainbows together here, their life becomes full of happiness. That's why he also wants to see 3 rainbows at once. Just then it starts to rain. Mr. Jiang says, how lucky I am, look, it's raining. Sun says, you came with me, so this is not bad luck, but good luck. Then Mr. Jiang gets serious and asks Sun, tell me one thing, why don't you get excited when you see me? Other girls go crazy for me, but you neither ask for a photo nor anything else. Sun laughs and says, so this is your problem. She's about to tell him, but just then, Sun's eyes fall on 2 rainbows. She goes forward to see them, so Mr. Jiang says, first answer my question, and then go. But Sun comes forward and starts looking at the rainbow. Mr. Jiang also comes forward and, looking at the rainbow, says that these are only 2 rainbows. Where is the 3rd rainbow? Hearing this, Sun takes out her camera and takes a photo of the rainbow, and then she also draws a third rainbow on it and shows it to Mr. Jiang. Then they both sit there and start looking at the rainbows. Sun is very tired and feeling sleepy. When Mr. Jiang sees her sleeping, he can't stop himself and is about to go near her and kiss her. Just then, Sun suddenly sneezes, which causes their heads to collide. Sun is surprised to see this and says, "You were about to kiss me." Mr. Jiang laughs and says, "Kiss? You? That can never happen." Hearing this, Sun says, "Yes, I can't kiss you either because you are not Yiran." Mr. Jiang feels bad hearing this and says, "Don't compare me with him all the time. There is a world of difference between us." Sun still praises Yiran, which makes Mr. Jiang angry, and here the two of them start arguing. Mr. Jiang, in anger, says to Sun, "Now your job is over. I don't want to work with you anymore." Saying this, he gets up and starts to leave from there. Sun tries to stop him, but he doesn't listen to her and leaves. Seeing this, Sun also says in anger, "I don't want to work with you either. Give me back the money for my ticket." The next day, Sun's health deteriorates due to getting drenched in the rain. She doesn't even go to meet Mr. Jiang. Meanwhile, Mr. Jiang comes to the shoot alone. After finishing the shoot, he goes to meet Sun, and he has the concert ticket in his hand. He wants to give it to her, but then suddenly stops and goes back. The next morning, Sun asks about Mr. Jiang at the counter and finds out that Mr. Jiang has finished his shooting and gone back. Then she calls Mr. Jiang, but his phone is not connecting. Seeing this, Sun gets very angry and says to Mr. Jiang, "I will not spare you." Then we are shown a scene from 3 days later, where Mr. Jiang has a very bad accident. Over there, Sun is working on her laptop and says, "What Mr. Jiang did to me, why don't I just post his number online? Then he will also find out who he's messed with." As soon as she turns on her phone to get the number, she gets news that Mr. Jiang has died in an accident. Sun is shocked to see this. Then someone is near her window, and a very strong wind is also blowing. Sun gets scared seeing this, and as she goes to close the window, someone is coming towards her from behind. When Sun turns around, she gets very scared and faints right there. Then, we are shown a scene from a little earlier. Mr. Jiang is driving his car when he feels that someone is following him. Seeing this, he starts driving very fast. Just then, a truck comes from the front, and they both have an accident. Then, when Sun regains consciousness, she looks at the room and says, "This is a girl's room." Here, Mr. Jiang has entered Sun's body. He thinks, "Maybe I am dreaming." Then he goes to the washroom and is shocked to see Sun's body in the mirror and screams loudly. Just then, his friend comes to him and asks, "What happened to you?" Sun doesn't answer her and faints again. The next morning, when Sun regains consciousness, she says, "I don't know why my body is hurting so much." Her friend says, "Well, you finally regained consciousness. Now sit down and have breakfast." Sun says, "What happened last night? I don't remember anything." Maggie doesn't react much to this and says, "It seems you have developed amnesia. You should get a checkup from a doctor once." Then in the evening, Sun goes to the supermarket and picks up a water bottle with Yiran's photo on it. Looking at it, she says, "I will support you with this water bottle." Then, just as she's about to pay, her eyes fall on Mr. Jiang's poster. She looks around and then takes out a marker and starts drawing on the poster. After completing the drawing, the poster starts to look funny. After that, Sun goes to the counter and starts to pay. Just then, the man at the counter tells her, "You have dirtied our posters. You will have to pay for them as well." Hearing this, Sun apologizes to them and says, "I will clean your posters right now." Then she quickly goes and starts cleaning the posters. She is cleaning the posters when Mr. Jiang arrives there. Sun gets scared seeing him. Mr. Jiang asks her angrily, "Why did you do this to my posters?" Sun, shocked, asks Mr. Jiang, "What are you doing here?" Mr. Jiang explains that the office above this store is his office. "That's why I am here. But what are you doing here?" Sun says, "I have come here to see the audition, but for now, come with me." After saying this, she takes Mr. Jiang to the counter and says to the man, "Look, Mr. Jiang is my best friend, so I played a small prank on him, and I have also cleaned your posters, so please don't charge me." The man is shocked to hear this because he cannot see anyone there. Sun says to the man, "If you want a photo or an autograph with Mr. Jiang, I can get it for you." But the man refuses and tells her to leave from there. After this, Mr. Jiang takes Sun to his agency. When Sun arrives there, she is very happy to see Yiran's posters and says, "He is so handsome." Just then, the manager of the company arrives, who can turn an ordinary person into a star. Sun is surprised to see him, because she herself has wanted to meet him for a long time. Then these people come to the audition room, where Sun sits in the seat behind Mr. Jiang. She is asking Mr. Jiang about the audition, and Mr. Jiang is telling her everything. Just then, the director looks at her and thinks that perhaps this girl is practicing for the audition. But Sun is talking to Mr. Jiang, and no one can see Mr. Jiang here. The director calls Sunday. Sun looks around and asks, "Are you calling me?" The director says, "Yes, you come here. I want to audition you." Sun is shocked to hear this and says, "I just came here to watch the audition." audition. I have no intention of auditioning. The director likes her, so he forces her to give an audition. But Sun picks up her things and starts to leave. On the way, she bumps into Yiran. Sun looks at Yiran and just keeps looking at him. Then, the director is calling her from behind. Yiran says to Sun, "You came here to audition, right? So come and do an audition with me." Saying this, he takes her hand and leads her to the stage. On stage, Sun is also looking at Yiran. Yiran smiles at her, so she also starts smiling at him. Then when she realizes that she is on stage and everyone is looking at her, she gets nervous, and she apologizes and tries to run away, but on the way, she bumps into Mr. Jong, and Mr. Jong's spirit enters her body. Just then, Yiran comes to her and says, "Don't be afraid. I liked you, so I will teach you acting." Mr. Jong starts laughing, hearing this, and says, "You will teach me?" Then he grabs Yiran, brings him to the stage, and slaps him. Seeing this, everyone is shocked. Miss Sue also arrives there and is also shocked to see this. After this, Sun starts acting. Her acting is so amazing that everyone is impressed by her. Then Sun grabs Yiran, pulls him close, and says, "Whether it's acting or anything else, I will teach you. You are not capable enough to teach me." Saying this, she leaves from there. When Sun comes out of the company, Mr. Jong leaves her body. And here, Sun doesn't remember anything about what she did inside. Just then, the manager stops her and says, "I really liked your acting." Sun says, "I have no intention of acting." The manager gives her his card and says, "If you change your mind, contact me." Saying this, he leaves. Then Sun moves a little forward, and Mr. Jong comes behind her and asks her what the manager said to her. Sun is just telling him when her eyes fall on the news playing on the TV. The news is reporting that Mr. Jong has had an accident and his condition is critical. Sun is shocked to see this. Mr. Jong also gets confused seeing this and says, "I am dead? How can this be possible? I am standing right here." Then he starts looking at his hands. So Sun puts her hand forward to hold his hand, but she cannot hold his hand. Seeing this, both are surprised, and Sun says, "This means this news is true that you had an accident and you are dead." Mr. Jang says, "Don't talk nonsense. I am standing in front of you, so how can I be dead?" Saying this, he moves forward to hug Sun, but he passes right through her body. Seeing this, both of them scream very loudly, and Mr. Jang says, "This can't be happening. This is a dream." Just then, Sun sees a car coming towards Mr. Jang. Seeing this, Sun starts screaming. Seeing her scream, Mr. Jang also screams. Just then, that car also passes through his body. Now, seeing this, both of them understand that Mr. Jang is now dead, and he has become a ghost. After this, Sun runs to her house. She is very scared, so after coming inside, she locks the door. She is very frightened, so her friend asks her, "What happened?" Sun sees a glass of water in her hand, takes it, and immediately starts drinking it. After drinking the water, when she looks back, Mr. Jong is standing behind her. Sun gets scared seeing him. The friend asks, "Who are you so scared of?" Sun says, "Mr. Jong is standing right there. Can't you see him?" Seeing this, the friend says, "There is no one standing here, and if Mr. Jong were here, I would have taken a photo with him." Just then, the friend passes through Mr. Jong's body. Seeing this, Sun gets even more scared. Seeing this, both of them start screaming again. Sun says, "I don't know what is happening to me." Saying this, she runs into her room. Her friend is calling out to her, but Sun doesn't listen to anything she says. Then Sun comes into her room, locks the door, and puts tape all around the door. After this, she turns around, and Mr. Jong is standing behind her. Seeing this, she is surprised and requests him, "Please get out of my sight." Mr. Jong says, "You have no manners. Is this how you talk to a guest who has come to your house?" Sun says, "What is my fault in this? Why are you visible only to me? Why are you not visible to other people?" Mr. Jong says, "My car had an accident. I don't remember anything about it. I just know that I am not dead. I am alive." Then Mr. Jong talks so much that Sun's health starts to deteriorate. She ignores him and gets busy with her work. Mr. Jong is still talking. After that, Sun applies a face mask and exercises, but Mr. Jong still doesn't shut up. Then, when the face mask dries, Sun takes it off and goes to sleep. She ignores Mr. Jong as if he is not even there. Mr. Jong is still talking about the accident. The next morning, when Sun wakes up and comes downstairs, Mr. Jong is standing there again. She ignores him and starts to go upstairs. Mr. Jong says, "Why are you ignoring me? Did you hear what I said last night?" Sun says, "Why is your personality so bad? When you were a human, you used to bother people, and now that you've become a ghost, you're still bothering them. Leave me alone." Mr. Jong says, "First of all, I am not dead. And secondly, you have completely fallen in love with me. That's why, out of the whole world, I am visible only to you." Sun does not reply to his words and leaves from there. To this, Mr. Jong says, "Don't do this. We are at least friends, right?" After this, Sun is working in the kitchen. So Mr. Jong looks at her and thinks, "Why don't I use her body to see if I am dead or not?" Thinking this, he goes towards Sun. Just then, Sun turns back and asks, "What are you doing?" Mr. Jong says, "I am exercising." Seeing this, Sun starts to laugh. Then Sun's chicken gets hungry, so she starts feeding it and also changes its dress. As soon as the chicken's dress is changed, Mr. Jang's dress also changes. Seeing this, Sun is surprised and says, "How did your dress change? I have heard that a person's dress never changes after they die." Mr. Jong says, "I am not dead. Never say that again." Then Sun needs to go to the washroom, so she tells Mr. Jang to stand outside and to sing a song. Mr. Jang does just that. He stands outside and sings a song. Seeing this, Sun thinks, Mr. Jang is not that bad after all. Then Sun comes out and starts looking at Mr. Jang. Just then, Mr. Jang tries to enter her body. Seeing this, Sun understands everything. She says, "Are you trying to control my body again?" After this, she tries to save herself. Mr. Jang is following her. He says, "Lend me your body for a few days." But Sun refuses him. She says, "If you come near me, I will kill you." Mr. Jang says, "There is no one in this house who can save you." Just as he's about to get closer, Sun's mobile suddenly starts ringing. She picks up the mobile. It's a call from her mom, and she says, "I am coming to your house in a little while. We will have dinner together." After hanging up the call, Sun says, "Nothing is impossible. I have to get rid of him before my mom arrives." Saying this, as she moves forward, Mr. Jang tries to catch her again but fails. After this, Sun goes to someplace and prays to send Mr. Jang's spirit back. But when Sun's prayer is not answered, she goes to a fortune teller and tells her everything. The fortune teller tells her, "Do exactly as I say, then everything will be fine." She tells her to do one thing. Then, as Sun is leaving from there, Mr. Jang says, "I am telling you, this woman is making a fool of you." But Sun doesn't listen to him and leaves from there. Mr. Jang feels bad seeing this. Then we are shown a scene of the house. Sun has made all the preparations. She does exactly as the fortune teller had said. Mr. Jang says, "Are you really going to do all this?" Sun says, "I have no other choice. My mom will be here in a little while, and before that, I have to get you out of here." Saying this, Sun starts chanting mantras. She slowly increases her speed. This causes a headache for Mr. Jang, and he falls down. Sun gets a little scared seeing him fall, but does not stop chanting the mantra. Mr. Jang's condition worsens. He says to Sun, "Just be quiet now and don't chant anymore. My head is hurting." Sun thinks this trick is working, but then Mr. Jang starts laughing and says, "I told you that woman was making a fool of you, but you didn't listen to me." Hearing this, Sun immediately gets up and starts going towards Mr. Jang. Just then, her foot suddenly slips, and she falls on top of Mr. Jang. This results in them kissing, and Mr. Jang enters Sun's body. Then Mr. Jang gets up and, looking at himself in the mirror, says, "This means this method will work." Then Mr. Jang puts on some things and high heels and leaves from there. Just then, Maggie comes there and says, "Son, you wore my high heels and left your shoes here." After this, Mr. Jang takes a taxi to the hospital. Then, as he is about to leave, the taxi driver asks him for money. Mr. Jang checks his pockets and says, "I think I forgot my money at home." The driver says, "No problem, pay with your mobile." So Mr. Jang looks at the mobile, but he doesn't know the mobile's password. He says, "I have urgent work right now, so I will pay later." Saying this, he starts to leave, but his foot twists and he falls down. Just then, the driver also comes and catches him, saying, "You can't leave without paying. First, give me my money and then go." Sun explains to him, "Please wait, I have some work here. I will finish that work and come. Then I will go home with you and pay you at home." The driver doesn't listen to a single word she says and grabs her bag. Sun tries to free herself from him, and in the process she gets away from the driver and starts to fall. Just then, Yiran arrives and catches her, asking, "Are you okay?" Then Sun and the driver start arguing. So Yiran quiets them down and says, "It's okay, I'll pay." The driver says to Yiran, "You are very nice, but your girlfriend is very rude." Hearing this, Mr. Jang shouts, "Who told you that I am his girlfriend?" After the driver leaves, Yiran picks up Sun's heel and gives it to her. But Mr. Jiang doesn't take that heel and throws the other one away too and leaves from there. After this, as Soon, that is Mr. Jiang, is going inside to see his body, the guards don't let him go inside. When Sun insists too much, the guards grab her and leave her outside. Then, while coming out, Sun sees two people talking about the accident. They are also talking about how Mr. Jiang had met a girl in Japan. They wonder who that girl was and what relationship they had. Mr. Jiang gets angry hearing this and throws his water bottle at them and says, "How dare you talk such nonsense? I will not spare you." Then as he moves forward to hit him, Yiran comes in between and grabs Sun's hand and takes her with him. Then they go and stand in a place where Mr. Jiang looks at Yiran and says to himself, "This boy always interferes in my affairs, but right now I am in Sun's body." This means he is trying to get involved with Sun. Then as he starts to leave from there, his foot starts to hurt. When he looks, there is a cut on the back of Sun's foot. Seeing this, Yiran forcibly makes her sit down and gives her shoes to wear. So Sun snatches the shoes from his hand and puts them on herself. Then Yi-ran says, "You have come to the hospital, so there must be some problem. If you want, you can share it with me." Hearing this, Mr. Jung asks him, "Did you come here to meet Jung?" Hearing this, Yi-ran stands up and says, "No, I did not come here to meet Mr. Jung." Mr. Jung grabs him and says, "If you have seen something, then tell me. It is very important for me." Yi-ran remains silent and says nothing, so Mr. Jung leaves from there. Yi-ran tries to stop him but cannot. Then Sun is sleeping on a bench. After a while, she regains consciousness. When she sits up, she is surprised to see the place and says, "How did I get here?" Her head also hurts a lot. When she sees Mr. Jang, she understands that he has controlled her body again. Then she gets up and starts going towards Mr. Jang. When she gets up, her foot hurts. She is shocked to see the cut on her foot and says, "What is all this happening?" Then she remembers about her mom, so she checks her mobile. There are many missed calls from her mom on the mobile. Seeing this, Sun says to Mr. Jang, "When you knew my mom was calling, why didn't you receive her call?" Mr. Jang says, "I was in very urgent work, so I didn't receive the call." Then Sun immediately calls her mom and apologizes. Her mom says, "I waited for you a lot, but you didn't come. Now I am going back. I have left food outside for you. Eat that." Then they both are coming home. So Mr. Jang tells Sun everything and says, "I don't understand where my body is. If I have died, why haven't I been buried yet? I have many questions for which I now have to find answers, and for this, I will need your body." Sun feels very sad hearing this. She says, "I will help you find your body." Mr. Jang is surprised to hear this. In the next scene, Sun goes to meet the manager and tells him she will act. Hearing this, the manager gives her a contract to sign. While Sun is looking at it, Mr. Jang is bothering her. The manager says, "Read it comfortably and then sign it. And if you sign this contract, your first shoot will be with Yi-ran." Hearing this, Mr. Jang says to Sun, "Sign the contract. This is a good chance for you." Hearing this, Sun immediately signs the contract. The next day, it is announced that Mr. Jang has died. Hearing this, Sun also comes to Mr. Jang's funeral to confirm whether Mr. Jang is really dead or not. When they both sit down, Sun is a little worried and says, "How will we find out if your body is in this coffin or not?" Here, so many people are sitting, but Mr. Jang doesn't give any answer to her question. Just then, Miss Sue comes on stage and starts talking about herself and Mr. Jang. Showing the ring on her finger, she says, "Mr. Jang had proposed to me, and we were going to get married. No one in this world loves Mr. Jang more than I do." Sun starts to believe this a little and says to Mr. Jang how much he loves you. Mr. Jang says, "You don't know what a big liar she is. I never gave her this ring. She bought it herself." Then after everyone leaves, both of them quietly come inside. Here, Sun says to Mr. Jang, "What's the need for you to hide? No one can see you anyway." Hearing this, Mr. Jang stands up and says, "Oh yes, I forgot that no one can see me." Then Sun opens the coffin, and inside, Mr. Jang is lying down. He suddenly opens his eyes and says, "I told you this was all a lie. I am not dead yet." Seeing all this, Sun sits down in fear. The next day, Sun comes for her shoot. She gets off the scooter, and Mr. Jang says, "I don't have a body. I am thinking of exchanging bodies with you." Sun says not to do that. Then Mr. Jang says, "What kind of actress is this who has come for a shoot on a scooter?" Hearing this, Sun says, "I have also searched about you. You used to do the same in your early days." Saying this, Sun starts to leave, so Mr. Jang stops her and says, "You are searching a bit too much about me. Have you started to love me?" Then he moves forward to kiss her. So Sun puts her hand on her mouth and says, "You can't control me by kissing me." Mr. Jang says, "I wasn't kissing you to control you." After this, they both go inside and are talking to each other when Yi-ran arrives there. Sun sees him and just keeps looking at him. Yi-ran then sits down for makeup, so Sun also quickly goes to get ready. In the next scene, Yi-ran and Sun's photo shoot is going on, where the photographer asks both of them to come a little closer. Hearing this, Sun gets nervous. The photographer says, "Now you both pose like lovers." Sun is not able to do all this properly, so the photographer starts getting angry at her. Seeing this, Sun gets upset, so Mr. Jang tells her, "Now I will help you in this work." Saying this, he kisses Sun and enters her body, and then goes on stage and gives very good poses. Seeing this, the photographer is impressed with her and says, "I wanted poses just like this." Yi-ran is surprised to see this and says, "A little while ago you were very nervous, and look now. It feels like I am with someone else right now." Hearing this, Mr. Jang says, "Yes, right now I am someone else." And saying this, he leaves from there. Then Miss Sue comes there and says to the photographer, "Take my photo too." The photographer says, "Make an appointment. I will take it later." Miss Sue does not feel good hearing this. Then Yi-ran and Sun come, after changing their dresses, and again get close to each other for a photo shoot. Seeing this, Miss Sue feels even worse, so she says to her manager, "Go and tell the director that I want the main role in this movie. If they don't give me the main role, I will break this contract. and from today onwards, I will not do any film or drama with them. Saying this, she leaves from there. The next day, Sun comes to the office with Mr. Jong. There, she is very happy to see her and Yi-ran's photo and says, "Look how good we both look." Mr. Jong does not feel good hearing this, so he says, "It's time to work now, so focus on work." Just then, a girl comes there and says to Sun, "The director is calling you." Sun goes to meet the director, and the director tells her, "Now you will not play the main role in that film." Sun says, "But the manager had said that I have to play the main role in this film." The director says, "This is all happening because of Miss Sue. Now she will play the main role in this film, and until you find some good work, you can do small roles." Sun agrees to this, but Mr. Jang is telling her not to do so. Then Sun is given many small jobs. First, she is asked to dance backstage. Then, in the second shoot, she is made to stand wearing a costume. After that, she is made to dance again wearing a Barbie dress. In this way, Sun is made to do many different jobs. Doing all this, Sun's body is in pain. Mr. Jang tells her, "Leave all this and let me manage it. I promise that you will become a very big star in 1 year." Sun says, "Does that mean I have to live with you for a year? I can't survive that long." Just then, the director comes there and gives Sun the money for today's work. He tells Sun, "If you want, you can come tomorrow as well." Mr. Jong is refusing, but Sun says yes. The next day also, Sun is made to do similar small jobs. Due to all these jobs, she gets tired and falls asleep there. Mr. Jong looks at her, comes to her, and says, "She is so cute and she looks so beautiful while sleeping." Then he suddenly stops and thinks, "What has happened to me? Have I started to like her?" Just then, Soon starts talking about Yi-ran in her dream. Seeing this, Mr. Jang gets jealous. He says, "She is talking about Yi-ran even in her dream." He sits down sadly. Just then, Soon's eyes also open. She gets up and says to Mr. Jong, "What am I still doing here?" Mr. Jong says, "I told you not to do all this, but you didn't listen to me." An argument starts between them over this matter. Just then, Mr. Jong suddenly starts to disappear. Seeing this, Sun immediately takes out her chicken and finds that its battery is running out. Seeing this, she starts apologizing to Mr. Jang. After this, Sun immediately comes home, charges her chicken, and turns it on. As soon as the chicken turns on, Mr. Jang comes back and says to Sun, "It's good that you got me out of this. It was very dark inside." Soon is still sad. So Mr. Jang tells her, "I forgive you this time, but don't do this next time." Hearing this, Sun starts to laugh. Mr. Jang asks, "Why are you laughing?" Sun says, "I am happy that you are back." Mr. Jang says, "Until you become successful, I will not leave you and go anywhere." The next day, Yi-ran meets the manager and says, "This is a great injustice, that you would give one person's role to another. I have worked with Sun, and I know how talented that girl is, and I also know that you all also know her capabilities. You want me to do a reality show, so fine. I am ready to do the show, but I have one condition, that Sun will join the show as my assistant." The manager says, "All right." Over there, Sun comes to Mr. Jong's house and is very surprised to see his house. She also sees his awards there and asks, "How many of these awards did you buy?" Mr. Jang says, "I have won all these awards." She is just looking at all this when Mr. Jang's grandpa arrives there. Sun is very scared to see him and Mr. Jong is getting angry. He says, "What are they doing here?" Saying this, he disappears. Sun takes out her chicken and sees that its battery is dead. Then Grandpa asks Sun, "How did you get inside this house and how do you know the password to this house?" Sun doesn't understand what to say. Then Grandpa himself says, "Are you Jong's girlfriend? And did Jong tell you the password to this house?" Sun likes this idea, so she lies to Grandpa, "Yes, I am Jong's girlfriend." Grandpa gives her a check and asks her to tell her story. So Sun tells him some false story. Grandpa gives her the money and says that no one outside should know about this. Hearing this, Sun zips her mouth and says, "Don't you worry, no one will find out about this." Saying this, she leaves from there. Then they both come outside, and Sun is asking Mr. Jong, "What is he to you?" Here, Mr. Jong is silent and does not reply to any of her questions. Sun says, "What has happened to you? Why are you not replying?" After which, Mr. Jong starts looking at her, and then at the check. Sun immediately hides the check and says, "I will not give this check back. You can consider this check as rent for you staying with me." To this, Mr. Jong says nothing to her and starts getting angry at his grandpa. Hearing this, Sun says, "Don't be so angry. If you don't want to talk about it, then don't. Now let's go home." But Mr. Jong refuses to go home. Over there, Grandpa is looking at Mr. Jong's photo and missing him a lot. Here, night falls, and Mr. Jong is still sitting by the lake, and he is very angry. Just then, there is a lot of noise from a crowd, so they both look there. Over there, Yi-ran is walking, and all the fans are running after him. Seeing this, Mr. Jong becomes even sadder. Sun, seeing Mr. Jong sad, says, "It's not that people have forgotten you. They still comment on your profile." Saying this, she starts showing him the comments. This improves Mr. Jong's mood a little. He says, "This is not enough for me." Sun says, "Then what should be done for you?" Mr. Jang says, "Where is your comment among all these comments? Why haven't you written any comment for me?" Hearing this, Sun stands up and says, "Why do you only want my comment out of so many comments?" Mr. Jong says, "But I want to hear your comment, because I like you very much." Hearing this, Sun is surprised and says, "What do you mean by that?" Mr. Jong says, "What you are thinking, that is what I mean." Saying this, he pulls Sun closer to him. Sun says, "Don't do that." Mr. Jong says, "If you want to be my girlfriend, then be quiet." Sun does just that. She becomes quiet and closes her eyes. Seeing this, Mr. Jong becomes happy and kisses her. The next morning, Sun wakes up. Seeing Mr. Jong sleeping, she quietly takes Maggie and goes outside. She says to Maggie, "A person whom you don't like at all confesses his love to you. What would you do?" Maggie says, "I would flatly refuse him." Sun says, "And if you can't refuse?" Hearing this, Maggie says, "Then it means you also like him." Then Maggie asks her, "Who is it that you like?" Sun doesn't tell her, so she gets angry and leaves from there. Sun is troubled by all this. Just then, Mr. Jiang comes there and says to Sun, "Now admit that you like me." Sun says, "No, I don't like you, and anyway, a human and a ghost can never date each other." After this, Sun goes for the shooting, where she now has to shoot with Yiran. She says to Mr. Jong, "I have memorized everything well, but I am scared that what if I can't do it properly? So today, you come into my body and do everything well." Mr. Jong refuses to do this, but Sun requests him and then stands with her eyes closed. While doing so, Mr. Jong starts looking at her. After a while, Sun opens her eyes, but Mr. Jong is not there. Sun looks for her chicken, but the chicken is not there either. Seeing this, she gets worried and runs outside. While going out, she meets a lady. She asks the lady, "I had some of my things here, where are they?" The lady says, "We have sent those things to the set." Then Sun runs outside, but by then the car has already left with the things. Sun runs after it, but she can't run after the car for long. Then she finds a bicycle, so she chases the car on the cycle and catches the car at a signal. Then, as soon as Sun opens the back door of the car, Mr. Jong is sitting right behind, and he is very angry. When Sun sees him angry, she starts to feel ashamed. Then the car leaves from there, but Mr. Jong is still angry with Sun. Sun says, "I was very scared. It's a good thing I found you again." Mr. Jong is happy to hear that Sun is so worried about him. Sun says to him, "What are you standing for? Hurry up and kiss me, and come into my body. We have to go to the shooting quickly." Saying this, she closes her eyes. When Mr. Jong looks at her, he is captivated. Sun then comes to Mr. Jong herself and kisses him, and in this way, Mr. Jong enters her body. After this, Sun arrives on the set. Just then, Yi Ran also arrives on the set. The manager calls them and starts explaining the scene. While the manager is explaining the scene, Yi Ran is drinking coffee. Seeing this, Mr. Jang remembers that when Yi Ran used to be his assistant, he had troubled Yi Ran a lot. He used to make him work a lot. Remembering all this, Mr. Jang thinks, "Did Yi Ran kill me to take revenge on me?" He is thinking about all this when the manager says, "Have you understood what I explained?" Sun says, "Yes, I have understood. Now you watch my shooting." Seeing her talk like this, Yi Ran starts to smile. Then the shooting starts, and Sun shoots very well. After the shooting is over, Sun whispers in Yi Ran's ear, "I heard that you were present when Mr. Jang had his accident." Hearing this, Yi Ran gets scared and leaves from there. Then Sun also comes out after Yi Ran and says, "What happened? Why did you get scared by my simple question?" Yi Ran says, "I have not done anything, nor do I know anything about Mr. Jong's accident." Sun says, "Mr. Jong troubled you a lot in the past. It's possible you took revenge on him." Yi Ran says, "If he troubled me in the past, it was so that I could learn everything about this industry. And he didn't just trouble me, he also cared for me a lot. And it is because of him that I have reached here today." Hearing his words, Mr. Jong understands that he has not done anything. Mr. Jong thinks, "If it's not him, then who is it who did all this to me?" Then Sun asks Mr. Jong, "What happened? Did you find out anything?" Mr. Jong says, "Yiran has no hand in this." Hearing this, Sun is happy and says, "I knew it. Yiran cannot do such a thing." Then Sun asks, "Who must have done all this?" Mr. Jong says, "We have to find that out." The next day at a party, Miss Su says to Yiran, "My and Zhang's relationship was only for the public. I actually like you." Yiran says, "But I don't want to have any relationship with you." Saying this, he leaves. Mr. Jiang hears their entire conversation. Then Yiran takes Sun with him for a press conference where he talks about his movie and also reveals, "I like Sun." Sun is shocked to hear this. She asks Mr. Jiang, "Have you done something?" Mr. Jiang says, "I have not done anything." Just then, the manager comes there and covers up the matter by saying, "This is a part of our movie." Sun feels relaxed hearing this. And if you look at it, Yiran had actually confessed the truth, but no one is able to understand this. But Mr. Jiang understands this. Then Yiran is with the manager, and the manager is very angry with him and says, "How dare you confess your love in the media without asking me?" Yiran gets angry at this and says, "I don't want your permission in this matter." I am not a thing that I will keep doing as you say. I will not hide my feelings. Hearing this, the manager gets even angrier and says, this could lead to so many rumors about you and damage your image. Yiran says, nothing like that will happen. And if it does, we will see. The manager says, if you don't care about yourself, then so be it. But you must care about Sun, right? Her career will end before it even starts. Hearing this, Yiran gets angry and walks out of there. Over there, Sun is very happy and says, even if it's because of the film, Yiran himself told me that he likes me. Hearing all this, Mr. Jong is getting angry and says to Sun, that's enough now. Sun says, what happened? Are you feeling bad that Yiran said all this to me? Hearing this, Mr. Jang gets irritated and starts getting angry. The next day, a birthday scene is shot for the movie, and today is also Sun's actual birthday. But today, Sun is very tired. Her friend says, if you are tired today, then we won't shoot. Sun says, no, I am fine. We will shoot today. Then everyone is waiting for Yiran. Just then, it also starts to rain. Over there, Yiran goes to get flowers for Sun. When he is coming back, he gets a call from Miss Sue. He is talking to Miss Sue when Miss Sue has an accident. Hearing this, Yiran gets scared, and the flowers also fall from his hand, and he immediately goes to the hospital to meet Miss Sue. Here, the director is getting very angry. He says, if Yiran is not coming, then we will shoot Sun's scene and shoot Yiran's scene later. Then they start shooting Sun's scene, but Sun is not able to do this scene properly. Seeing this, the director gets very angry and saying, pack up. Zrenya leaves from there with his team. After he leaves, Sun is crying a lot. Mr. Jiang consoles her, and Sun says, I am fine. On the other side, Yiran comes to the hospital to meet Miss Sue. Arriving there, he sees that Miss Sue is completely fine and has not been hurt much. Yiran says to her, why did you lie to me? Why did you do all this? Miss Sue says, I did all this intentionally. I didn't want you to stay there and celebrate Sun's birthday. Yiran says, until now, I had some good feelings for you in my heart, but today you have finished those too. To this, Miss Sue says, I like you. Saying this, she hugs him. Yiran pushes her away and says, but I don't like you. Saying this, he leaves from there. Seeing this, Miss Sue becomes sad. Over there, Sun is still very sad. She says to Mr. Jang, I don't know why I am getting so sad, although we don't have such a relationship. Saying this, the umbrella also falls from her hand. Mr. Jang sees this, throws his own umbrella, and hugs Sun from behind, saying, I know you are very sad right now, but I am always with you. Sun says, you are a prince, and when you proposed to me, I couldn't believe at all that a prince had proposed to me, and I still can't believe that you proposed to me. Hearing this, Mr. Jiang turns Sun towards him and says, there is a girl standing in front of me who likes someone else, but even knowing this, I can't stop myself from liking her. Saying this, he kisses her, and while kissing, he himself enters Sun's body and starts crying, saying, what are you doing, and what kind of love is this, in which you can't even kiss her nor can you hold her hand, but still, you like her? After this, Yiran comes to meet Sun. As soon as he arrives, he kisses Sun. Seeing this, Mr. Jiang gets very angry because Mr. Jiang is currently in Sun's body. Seeing this, Mr. Jiang gets angry and gives him a hard punch and then thinks, how dare he kiss me? Then Yiran says sorry to Sun and says, perhaps I scared you by coming like this. I shouldn't have done that, and I also wanted to come to your birthday, but I couldn't come due to some work. Please forgive me for that, and I know very well that you like me. As soon as Mr. Jiang hears this, he grabs his collar and says, who told you that I like you? But then Mr. Jiang remembers that Sun likes him, so he says, I didn't want to do all this, but you didn't come to my birthday, that's why I was angry. Saying this, he places a handkerchief on his nose. Then, Yiran starts to get close to her. So seeing this, Mr. Jiang gets angry and slaps him. Sun says, I think all this is happening too fast. Yiran says, but I don't think all this is happening too fast. Saying this, he rests his head on her shoulder and faints right there. Seeing this, Mr. Jiang gets angry and pushes him back. Then he starts to feel sleepy, so he also falls asleep there. The next morning, Sun's friend wakes her up. Sun is surprised to see that she is sleeping between two boys. She doesn't remember anything from last night either. She thinks, when did Yiran come here? Then she looks at Mr. Jiang and remembers the kiss she had with Mr. Jiang. Then Yiran wakes up and remembers everything about last night. He tells Sun, I will meet you later, and leaves. Sun doesn't remember anything. Then she asks Mr. Jiang about it, but Mr. Jiang tells her nothing. After this, when Sun is going for the shooting, Yiran has brought his car to give her a lift. Seeing this, Sun and Maggie are very happy and get into his car. Mr. Jiang gets very angry seeing this. Then, when Yiran starts his car doesn't start at all. Seeing this, Mr. Jiang is very happy, so they both then go for the shooting on a scooter. Mr. Jiang feels very bad seeing this, Sun asks him to come along too, but he refuses. Then when the scooter starts, Mr. Jong himself follows behind it. Then, after finishing the shooting, Sun and Yi Ran go to a place. There, Yi Ran sings a song, and Sun is enjoying it a lot. Seeing this, Mr. Jang's mind starts to go crazy, so he goes outside. Then, 3 hours later, Mr. Jong is in a game and says, by now, their song must have finished. After this, he comes back and sees that Yi Ran is still singing a song, and Sun is enjoying it. Seeing this, Mr. Jong starts to get angry. Then after the song finishes, Yi Ran starts to kiss Sun. Seeing this, Mr. Jong is getting very angry. As soon as Yi Ran moves forward to kiss Sun stops him and says, I know this thing is common in showbiz, but I will not do all this. Seeing this, Mr. Jang starts to laugh. Yi Ran says, but we kissed last night, didn't we? Hearing this, Sun looks at Mr. Jang, and Mr. Jang says that nothing of the sort happened. But Sun understands everything here, and to handle the situation, she makes an excuse of having a headache and leaves from there. Mr. Jong laughs at Yi Ran and leaves from there. Coming home, Sun asks Mr. Jong about this, and Mr. Jong says that nothing of the sort happened. Just then, Maggie comes there and says, I have made hot pot, let's eat together. Hearing this, Sun is happy and immediately goes to eat. Then, at night, Mr. Jong is remembering about the accident when his health deteriorates, and he feels dizzy and falls down. Sun sees this and immediately comes to Mr. Jong and tries to lift him up. When her hand touches him, she is very surprised because he is very hot. To cool him down, she goes to the fridge to get something. Just then, she finds a cake in the fridge. Seeing it, she understands why Sun was so tired on her birthday. Because the night before, Mr. Jang had used her body to bake a cake. Sun is very happy to see this. The next morning, Mr. Jong wakes up and Sun asks him, what happened to you? Mr. Jong says, I had a bad dream about the day of the accident. Then his eyes fall on the cake, and he is surprised to see it. Sun says, I know you made this cake, and I know that you like me. Mr. Jong is denying it, so Sun says, yes, I like you too. Here, Mr. Jong talks a little rudely to her, which makes Sun feel very bad. Mr. Jong is doing all this because he doesn't want Sun to be sad after he is gone. The next day during the shoot, Sun has to kiss Yi Ran. She's very nervous about this, so the director gets angry at her. Seeing this, Miss Soo is happy. Mr. Jeong also sees all this, and he enters Sun's body and shoots this scene. After the scene is over, Mr. Jeong starts to vomit. Sun asks him what happened. Mr. Jeong says, I shouldn't have helped you in this scene. After this, another scene is shot where Miss Soo has to behave rudely with Sun. Here, Miss Soo, in the name of acting, actually behaves very rudely with Sun, because of which Sun's health starts to deteriorate. She is not even able to say her lines. Mr. Jeong is also watching all this, and to teach Miss Soo a lesson, he again enters Sun's body and teaches her a lesson in the name of acting. Then, Miss Soo is in the makeup room, and here she thinks about whatever happened during the shoot. And here she understands that there is someone else in Sun's body. Then she thinks, is Mr. Jang in Sun's body? While thinking this, the script also falls from her hand. Then she comes to Mr. Jang to confirm whether Mr. Jang is in Sun's body or not. She says to Mr. Jang, now that you are dead, you can't harm me in any way. Hearing this, Mr. Jang gets angry and grabs Miss Soo. Seeing this, Miss Soo gets scared and says, I have no hand in your accident. I have not done anything. Mr. Jang scares her a lot, but Miss Soo still says, I have no hand in this. Hearing this, Mr. Jang starts to believe her as well. Then he says to Miss Soo, don't bother Sun after this. Miss Soo says, all right. Then Mr. Jang says, I know that you like Yi Ran. If you make yourself like him, he will also like you. Then he starts telling her what Yi Ran likes, and while telling this, he says to himself in his mind, I am not telling her all this because I want to break up you and Yi Ran, but so that she doesn't bother you in the future and you can move forward in your life. Then Miss Soo starts doing all the things that Yi Ran likes. In the next scene, Sun is at home. She asks Mr. Jang, do you like me or not? Mr. Jang refuses. Just then, Sun gets a call from Yi Ran. She tells Mr. Jang, so Mr. Jang gets up and comes to her and tells her not to pick up the call. Sun still picks up the call, so Mr. Jang gets angry and leaves from there. On the call, Yi Ran invites Sun to his house to meet. The next day, Sun goes to meet Yi Ran at his house. Mr. Jang is also with her. Seeing the house, Mr. Jang says, this house belongs to the manager. What is Yi Ran doing here? Yi Ran takes Sun inside the house and says to Sun, this house belongs to the manager. Some work was going on at my house, so I came here to stay for a few days. Then Yi Ran brings noodles for her and is feeding her with his own hands. Seeing this, Mr. Jang gets angry and enters Sun's body and says to Yi Ran, I have to go to the washroom right now. I will come back and eat. Then he goes downstairs and starts looking for some evidence related to the accident, but he doesn't find anything. Then Yi Ran comes there and asks Sun, what are you doing here? Sun says, nothing. Then Mr. Jang leaves Sun's body. Yi Ran asks Sun, what is your dream? Sun hears this, looks at Mr. Jiang, and says, "Right now, I have asked someone for an answer, and I want that answer to be yes." When Mr. Jiang hears this from Sun, he understands that now he is above Yi Ran in Sun's eyes. Then he comes to Sun and confesses his love to her. Sun is very happy to hear this and starts looking at him. Yi Ran doesn't understand who she is looking at. Yi Ran asks her, "What is all this happening?" Sun starts to explain to him. So Mr. Jiang makes an excuse of a stomachache and starts to leave from there. Seeing this, Sun says, "I am also going with him." Saying this, she also leaves with Mr. Jiang. Seeing her go, Yi Ran says, "Who did she go with?" Then at night, Sun asks Mr. Jiang, "Do you really like me?" To which Mr. Jiang says yes. Hearing this, Sun blushes. Mr. Jiang says to her, "I confessed my love to you, but you didn't even answer me." Hearing this, Sun also says, "I love you too." Then Mr. Jiang says, "Okay, now I am feeling sleepy, so I am going to sleep." So Sun also says good night to him and goes to sleep. In the next scene, the manager and Sun are in the office where the manager says, "That day you were looking for something in my house. Tell me the truth, who are you and why did you come here?" Sun doesn't tell him anything, so he starts calling the police. Seeing this, Sun gets scared and tells him a false story. She says, "I am Mr. Jiang's girlfriend, and I don't think Jiang had an accident. He was intentionally killed by someone. I have come here to find out about this. I have found out about Miss Su and Yi Ran. They did not do this. Now you are the only one left, which means you did all this." The manager says, "Before Mr. Jiang's accident, we both met, and we also had a fight over something. Jiang had a fight not only with me but also with Yi Ran. But that doesn't mean we killed him. We can't take someone's life over such small matters. His accident was a normal accident and nothing else." Saying this, the manager starts to leave when Yi Ran arrives there and asks Sun, "Are you really Jiang's lover? And did you do whatever you did with me for the investigation?" Hearing this, Sun says, "Yes, I did all this for that reason only." Saying this, she leaves from there, and Yi Ran's heart is broken. Then Mr. Jiang also realizes that he is now dead, and his accident was a normal accident. Knowing all this, he screams loudly. Then Sun hugs him from behind and says, "You are with me. That is enough for me. You have done a lot for me, and now I am afraid of losing you." Saying this, both of them are crying. Then Mr. Jiang puts his hand on Sun's lips and kisses her. The next day, Sun is in the office when Yi Ran comes to her and says, "Why did you do all this to me?" Then Sun tells him the whole truth. Yi Ran is shocked to know the truth. Then Mr. Jiang's body is shown in the hospital, and here we find out that Mr. Jiang is still alive. He is not dead. The next morning when Sun wakes up and comes downstairs, she sees Mr. Jiang sleeping, so she goes to him to kiss him. Just then, Maggie comes there and seeing her doing this says, "What has happened to you? What are you doing?" In the next scene, Mr. Jiang and Sun both go out for a walk where they enjoy a lot. Then they go to a bridge where Mr. Jiang, as soon as he raises his hand to touch Sun's face, his hand starts to disappear. Seeing this, he gets very scared and immediately hides his hand. Then he reacts as if nothing has happened. He talks to Sun in a normal way and, pointing towards a stall, says, "I will miss this thing a lot." Sun says, "Let's go eat it then." When Mr. Jiang lifts his foot to go there, his foot is not lifting, so he says to Sun, "You go and get it." Hearing this, Sun goes towards the stall. After she leaves, Mr. Jiang's condition worsens even more, and he falls down right there and disappears. When Sun turns back, she sees that no one is there. Seeing this, she gets worried and starts looking for Mr. Jiang. She looks for Mr. Jiang a lot, but she doesn't find him anywhere. The rain is also falling very heavily, but she is not worried about the rain either. She is still looking for him, and while looking for him, she falls down and also gets hurt. The next morning, Maggie is putting bandages on Sun's head because Sun's health has deteriorated due to getting drenched in the rain. Sun is also seeing Mr. Jiang in her dream. Then her eyes open, and she asks Maggie about Mr. Jiang, but Maggie doesn't understand what she is saying at all. So Sun says to Maggie, "I am fine, don't you worry about me." Over there, Mr. Jiang also regains consciousness and sits up. The doctor checks him and comes out and tells Grandpa that they will have to perform another surgery on Mr. Jiang, and until then, Mr. Jiang will have to be kept in the hospital. Hearing this, Grandpa gets very worried. Then Mr. Jiang is eating a banana, and at the same time thinking, "Why am I so tired? I don't know how long I have been in the hospital." Mr. Jiang thinks, "I came to the hospital because of the accident, but I feel like something else has also happened to me in the meantime, which I don't remember. I don't know what it was that I have forgotten." Over there, Sun is not interested in any work at all. Her friend tries hard to cheer her up, but she is unable to. Then, when Sun goes out, she sees a couple and remembers Mr. Jiang. She misses Mr. Jiang so much that sometimes she even starts crying while sitting alone. Then, as Mr. Jong is leaving the hospital, his grandpa does not let him go and says, "Until you are completely well, you will not go anywhere." Over there, Sun goes to watch Mr. Jong's movie, and during the movie, she starts crying, remembering Mr. Jong. Here, Mr. Jong is thinking of a way to get out of the hospital. Just then, he gets an idea, and he changes his clothes and leaves the hospital. After coming out, Mr. Jong says, "I have come out, but I don't have any money. What should I do now?" Just then, he sees two fans sitting in front of him, so Mr. Jang thinks, "Why don't I take money from them?" Then he goes in front of them, strikes a pose, and says, "Do you two want my autograph?" When the fans see Mr. Jong, they run away from there in fear because they think he is a ghost. Seeing them run, Mr. Jong thinks, "Why did they run away?" Then Mr. Jong sees on TV that a girl is talking about a press conference and says, "Mr. Jong, who is dead. Today we will also get to know some truth about him." Seeing this news, Mr. Jong says, "Who is this who is saying that I am dead?" Then Sun is in the makeup room when Yiran comes there and proposes to Sun. But Sun refuses him and says, "I like Mr. Jong." Then Sun comes to the press conference and talks about her movie. After that, she talks about Mr. Jong, saying that he is a very good person. Just then, Mr. Jong also arrives there. Sun is telling everyone, "I am in love with Mr. Jong. He may be a bit angry on the outside, but he is very good on the inside." She is praising Mr. Jong a lot. Mr. Jong sees this and thinks, "How does this girl know so much about me? It seems I have some connection with her. I don't remember all this, so I'll just ask her." After this, Mr. Jong goes on stage and grabs Sun. Seeing Mr. Jong, everyone is surprised. Sun is surprised to see him and starts to faint. Mr. Jong supports her and starts looking at her. Then he kisses her. Seeing this, everyone is shocked. Then Mr. Jong suddenly pulls back and says, "Sorry, I shouldn't have done that." Sun says, "You didn't control me by kissing me, which means you are real." Saying this, Sun starts kissing him again. After this, Mr. Jang tells everyone, "Let me tell you one thing. I am not dead. I am alive." Sun looks at the reporters, takes Mr. Jang, and leaves from there. Coming outside, Sun hugs him and says, "I can't believe you are back." Hearing all this, tears start to come from Mr. Jong's eyes. Then he pushes Sun back and says, "Who are you after all? I think you're some stalker. That's why you know so much about me. The things that I haven't told anyone, you also know them." Sun says, "Have you forgotten me?" Mr. Jang says, "If I know you, then tell me how I know you." Sun says, "That is a long story. I will tell you later." Mr. Jang says, "If it's a long story, then tell it in short." Sun is about to tell him when the reporters arrive there, so Mr. Jang takes Sun's hand and runs away from there. Coming forward, he sees that he is with some other girl, not Sun. Seeing this, Mr. Jong thinks, "Where did that girl go who was with me just now?" After this, Mr. Jong comes home and sees reporters standing there. Seeing them, Mr. Jong hides and says, "Now I can't even go to my own house." Then he comes to a place. As soon as he comes there, Mr. Jong remembers a little bit. Then his old memories bring him to Sun's house. He is shocked to see it and thinks, "How did I come to this girl's house?" Then Sun tells Mr. Jong the whole story, but Mr. Jong still doesn't remember anything. Then he comes out of the house and Soon is also following him. Seeing her, Mr. Jong says, "I don't know why this girl is following me." After that, they come to the same bridge from where he had disappeared. As soon as he comes there, Mr. Jong remembers everything, but due to too much stress, he faints. In the next scene, he is in his room. Grandpa is worried to see him. Then he tells Sun, "I didn't want him to act, but he didn't listen to a single word of mine and acted. And because of this, he still hates me today. But he doesn't know that I have no one besides him. I love him very much." Saying this, Grandpa starts crying, and Sun also gets emotional seeing him. Then Sun is at home when Mr. Jong goes to meet her and says, "Now I remember everything." Sun is very happy to see him. After that, Sun takes Mr. Jong to Grandpa. Grandpa says, "Before, I was against your acting, but now you can do whatever you want. I will not stop you." Hearing this, Mr. Jong is happy, and here everything becomes fine between Grandpa and Mr. Jong. Then, they both come out, and Mr. Jong says, "I have a surgery coming up. I don't know if I will survive after that surgery or not. So before that surgery, I want to relive every moment we spent together. Will you support me in this?" Sun says yes, and then they go to visit Japan again. There they watch the dolphin show again, eat street food, go for a long drive, and then also go to see the rainbow. Here, this time they see 3 rainbows. Seeing this, both of them are very happy and kiss each other. After this, Mr. Jong has his surgery. Then we are shown a scene from some time later. Another manager comes into the entertainment industry who has opened his own company. Sun has also invested in this company and is also a 50% partner. Then Sun and Miss Sue also become friends, and Yiran and Miss Sue also start dating each other. Then there is an award show where Sun receives an award. Just then, she finds out that Mr. Jong has regained consciousness. Knowing this, Sun runs to the hospital to meet Mr. Jong, where she is very happy to see Mr. Jong conscious. And with this, the drama ends here.